This is how a random Hinge match became my emergency contact in 2020. Back in 2020, I was working at a pharmacy and I got COVID on Mother's Day. I believe the first vaccine didn't come out into December 2020, so the only protection I had was social distancing, plastic guards, and face masks. So I admitted myself to the ER and I had every possible symptom, and I there found out that I was positive for COVID. The doctors told me that I had to quarantine, but I told them I can't quarantine at home because my dad is high risk. So I asked if I could be quarantined in the hospital, but then they said no because they were out of beds. And at that time, I was like freaking out because I'm like, then where the hell am I going to go? Because I most definitely am not going to go home. Around that same time, I was on Hinge and I was talking to a couple people, and one of the guys I was talking to, I remember he mentioned to me that he had a spare apartment, and I asked him if I could borrow that apartment. He was like, no, unfortunately, like I have friends staying over because of the social distancing and because we couldn't go out, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? Thankfully, the hospital had a social worker that was able to place me at a hotel to quarantine because at that time, there were hotels in Chicago for medical professionals and healthcare workers who got COVID and need to quarantine. I had to go home right away to pack some necessities and some clothes, and because of that, I wasn't able to pack everything, and that is when this Hinge match became my savior. I got to the hotel and I realized that I didn't have any pads because I was on my period. I didn't have any body wash. I didn't have any like snacks. I didn't have any like, what else did I didn't forget? I remember specifically the pads. I did not have pads. And so I went onto the Target app and I was like, oh, maybe that they could deliver, but delivery was not an option. And I was like, fuck, like what am I supposed to do? Like I don't have pads. And the hospital didn't have any pads either. And so I didn't want to ask my mom or my dad because they were high risk to come and save me. So I literally was like, I asked the guy, I was like, hey, do you mind if I place an order through Target and you pick up my order and you have it delivered to me? I know like it's a lot to ask, especially with the COVID, and I'm really sorry, but can you really, really help me because I'm in desperate need of pads? And surprisingly, he was like, yeah, for sure. Like, I don't mind helping because I think at that time he was in nursing school too. So I think, he just wanted to help. And I'm just very grateful for this man. I was very grateful for this man. So he delivered my necessities, my pads, my snacks, and my face wash and stuff like that. And yeah, and it's been years later. We lost in contact, but hey, there are nice people in this world.